Hi guys, oh my gosh, welcome back. Oh my gosh, as you can see from the title, I really wanted to talk about marriage, all things marriage, my view of marriage, where I'm at, and it's so crazy. Like, yeah, I was sat down with my friend and we were talking about, like, oh my gosh, we're 25 now. And where's the ring at? That's just me. I feel like 25 is still very young anyway. Yeah, like we were sat down just kikiing, thinking, oh my gosh, we used to say by 23 I'll be married with a husband, 24 I'll have one kid. But reality just comes in and it's just like, wake up. Marriage, my view of marriage is such a, I think there's layers to it. There's so much layers to it. As lovely as marriage can look and seem from like the outside, I feel like there's so much to it, and I'm at that stage of now like unpacking all of these like core wounds and core memories that I need like fixing before like committing. I think of course like not all marriages are the same, but it's just crazy to me. Like now I'm like, okay, I need to start thinking of these things, I need to start considering these things and potentially like preparing for what's to come. But I was like, okay, it's been a very reflective year, like what, end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026. Oh, God showed me a lot about myself, where I was like, okay, like I need to work on these things before I can even try and love someone else. I need to firstly like love myself, and yeah, be secure in who I am, my identity, and the things I enjoy. Because from things that I've watched and from people that I spoke to, you kind of lose yourself within a relationship, and that's one of my biggest fears, like losing who I am and becoming so like dependent on a person. Like that's not what I'm trying to do. I only depend on God over here. So like it made me, yeah, really reflect on like previous things that I've been in, previous things, the way I speak about it, previous relationships that I've been in, and kind of sitting down and being like, okay, did I lose myself in this? Like when this ended, how did I deal with it? And all of these things. Obviously you go into a marriage not wanting to end anything, but it's, I think through a lot of my previous situations, it just made me think, okay, like I need to be really stable on who I am, my identity, confidence, all of these things, and not like go into marriage or into a relationship hoping that person will give me that very thing that I'm looking for. And I think that was a big thing for a very long time, kind of like, okay, I need someone that makes me feel worthy, I need someone that makes me feel seen. And realistically speaking, you're not always going to feel like that within a relationship or a marriage. So I was like, okay, that really needs to be secure within God, because God is never changing. So if it's at least secure in God, then I will never be like shaken if I'm not necessarily like getting that from a partner. So that was one of my biggest reflection throughout this year, beginning of this year and end of last year, that oh yeah, I really need to find and seek my identity within God and no longer people. Yeah, I really had to sit with myself, because I remember asking myself, is like, who is Sasha outside of the noise, outside of people, outside of my friends? What is it that I like? Do you know what I mean? And I realized I've always attached myself to people, and my identity has always been based on people, that I like took bits of things from every person that's connected to me and made it me without really realizing. And when I stripped that all the way, I was like, damn, what is it that I actually like? After doing that, I was like, okay, I need to find things that I love, find things that I enjoy. And yeah, I think it really did bring back core memories of things that I used to enjoy before, like people, the noise. And when I say noise, I mean like, do you know when you're growing up, you see certain things, whether it's like people that you watch on YouTube that are doing well, or people you see online, whatever it is, and you're like, oh, I really want to be like them. And then you kind of start doubting yourself. It's like, oh, maybe I'm not worthy enough, or like there's something wrong with me. All of these things, I'll start to compare myself. So having to cut that out and kind of sitting with like, okay, like, Sasha, who are you? It stripped out a lot of things. Like, why do I do the things I do? Why am I into certain things? Like, is it because of people? And a lot of it was, if I'm being honest, like, it's always been comparison with someone. And I had to just sit with God. I'm like, oh my gosh, who am I? I think with myself sitting on that and just like having time to think. And guys, I've been journaling. Like, if you had asked me a few years ago if I would ever journal, I'd be like, huh? What? Nah. But I've been journaling everything and like just actually writing down my thoughts. Like, thoughts, feelings is nothing I ever really was exposed to, if I'm being honest. Like, growing up, it was kind of just move on, keep going. So I never really thought about emotions. I never really processed my thoughts or emotions. It was always kind of like move on, keep going. And I think growing up, I built up this idea of, oh, there must be something wrong with me, because I never spoke about emotions. But the most people that I've spoke to, actually we're going through so many similar things. We've been through similar experiences. We have similar thoughts, similar emotions. And it's like, okay, we're like, there's actually nothing wrong with me. Actually, this is normal. But because I don't speak about it enough, then it feels wrong. It feels like there is something wrong with me, and which causes me to kind of put myself in a shell. But yeah, speaking, journaling, meeting people has been so life-changing. Like, I've been able to really see myself in a way that I never really thought I would, and really unpack core memories that I really suppressed. When I say suppressed, do you know when you do things and you don't understand why you do it? Like, I react to certain thing, whether it's with anger or I just like distance myself. And these are habits that I'm like used to, but when you go back, you're like, okay, that's why I do that. That's why I reacted that way. And it's just like, it makes sense. And then it allows you to really unpack them things and heal once you're able to expose them. I've, of course, gotten help to overcome these things, and I'm still getting the help to overcome them, because honestly, I feel like, for me anyway, it's been God that has helped me really heal in those areas, and God who is still helping me heal in those areas. I'm 25. I have 25 years of experience, bad, good, but all of it has shaped me. So now I'm in the place of like really making sure it's aligned with like who God says I am. There's been so much, and it's been nice to kind of reflect and now begin to see, what is it that I like? I love football. Like, I enjoy football, which people may be looking at me, I'm like, but yeah, again, that was like a core memory that I had to unlock and strip. Like, why did I even stop football? Yeah, it was because, well, it didn't seem very ladylike. I didn't think that was what guys would like, a girl that plays football. But again, take away all the noise and really seeing actually what is it that I like, and stop making people like my idol, but actually like, what is it that I like? So yeah, when I realized that, I'm like, I enjoy playing football. I don't have much football knowledge, don't get me wrong, but playing it, I enjoy it. Yeah, on the topic of marriage, I was really reflecting on like previous relationships and like my view of marriage in general from what I've seen people in my life experience, what I've gone through, and I've just been like, scary. It really is, like, scary is really the word for me. What is it? Yeah, I think it's a case of learning to trust God, one, because I believe, like, honestly, like, God has the power to move a person's heart. God has the power to really bless a union. I feel like my view of love, marriage has been so tainted with things that I've seen throughout my life, and I just find it so hard, like, to yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know how to word it, but yeah, I feel like it's something that I'm trying to really relearn and see love, marriage in a more positive light rather than negative. One thing I'm really grateful for is my parents never pushed me to marry, or like, where's your man, where's your husband? Like, they don't really push that, which I'm very grateful for, because I feel like it is something that you need to kind of go in wanting and desiring. And not to say I don't want it, not to say I don't desire it, but I think even reflecting on a lot of my previous relationships, I was like, I can't bring this energy into marriage. Like, it's about trusting that person, and I can't just be like, give me your phone, I'm trying to see something. You really have to trust that person and not allow like your previous experiences or what you've seen kind of taint that union like that you now have. And I feel like that's the stage I'm at. I don't want to be going into marriage fearing like what may happen. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand how one can go from like loving, adoring each other, like yearning each other, to absolutely being enemies. And that's my view of marriage. That's what I've seen. A level of betrayal, I'm just like, how that's been my view for a very long time. It's kind of hard to now see things differently. How can you betray someone that you used to lay in bed with? I feel like that them experiences really did instill a lot of fear within me, and as I was saying, I'm actually in the process of unpacking and unlocking these things so that I can see marriage, see love in a more positive light and rather than a negative one. And yeah, I would say it's really about trusting God. And yeah. Yeah, I feel like last year really brought a lot of that out, and it's so crazy. Yeah, it really is. Like, I need to start thinking of these things. But so that's where I'm at. Like, I'm like, okay, once I deal with it, maybe the time will come. Maybe I'll be making a completely different video. I'm like, guys, I'm engaged, guys, I'm married. I don't know, but I feel like at this moment, that's where I'm at. I'm really trying to heal from previous experiences, know myself, know and love myself according to God's standard. And once I heal in them things and not be so dependent on people, but rely on God always, then I'll begin to be more accepting to receiving love and seeing my value, and be more accepting to what love truly is. Because damn, I be taking the bare minimum. Like, upon reflection, I was taking the bare minimum. But I'm God's child. I deserve, if God is willing to give me the world, like, come on. Come on, you can't be giving me scrap. This is what I mean, like having my my value and my standard being God. Like, no one will ever be able to take my crown, I guess, take my crown off my head, or no one will ever be able to shake that value. So yeah, it's so important, so important, and that's really like the journey I'm on. But yeah, I just thought to come around, like, please, like, if anyone relates, let me know to anything, because yeah, it's been interesting. It's been very, very interesting. I'm hopeful, like, nevertheless, I'm so hopeful for what God is creating in me and who God is creating me to be. I'm trusting the process. I'm hopeful for what's to come. I'm hopeful. I just need to be patient. Yeah, that is everything for me, guys. But yeah, please do let me know if any of you guys can relate. But yeah, bye.